Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First off, we want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Kasaida.
And I'm the brother Zakaria.
All right, back here with another quick lesson, man. And through this lesson, man, the Spirit has empowered us to, go into this truth. It's being heard. All right, it's going out to the four corners of the earth. All right, and a lot of Israelites, the majority of Israel, or if not all Israel, has heard this word, man. All right, and what prompted me to go into this lesson is I was, and this is just a quick testimony. I was at the plantation today, and I heard a lady, breaking down the scripture to another lady. All right, telling her she's an Israelite. That the Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes are the Israelites, but also not only on top of that, also you had this Jake walking around with a t-shirt with fringes on it, man. All right, so I just wanted to go on that because hey, the truth is out here now.
Yep.
So with that being said, I'm gonna just read this quick scripture from Romans 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 17. It says, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High." Yeah, faith comes by hearing this truth, man. All right. And where's the word coming from? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Verse 18, here's the point. It says, "But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world." So this truth has gone everywhere, man. Whether they heard it through the internet, whether they heard it through the Urim and Thummim, or the unicorn, which is the same thing as the internet, all right, or whether they heard it from the word of mouth, all right. So this truth is traveling everywhere. So a lot of these people, whether they know it or not, are Israelites, man. There's a lot of Israelites. That's why the scripture talks about the Israelites being as the sand of the sea. You was gonna say something, bro?
You're kind, and then giving double honors too.
That's right.
That's a whole big part about it. How did we receive this truth?
Yep.
All right. How did the truth, come back? It's always been here, but how did this truth come back into our spirits?
Right.
All right. When I say us, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. The 12 tribes of Yasharallah.
That's right.
Which is the paleo way of saying Prince of the Power. All right. Israel. All right. And it all goes back to 1969.
Yep.
All right. Our apostles and elders and their teachers, going back to Abba Bivens, King Masha, so on and so forth.
Yep.
So when Jake tended to hear this truth, they began to get zealous. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, woman, if you believe, go out there and teach and go here and there. Nah, because there's always a order. There's always a certain way of just doing things, especially when it comes to this truth.
Right.
Can you get that? What's that precept where it says, cast not thy pearls among swine?
I got you.
Kind of the water. Because even though you hear this truth, and it might drive you to a certain place or people to tell people, you still have to learn the order, especially being a Hebrew Israelite, for you men and also for you women. Now, concerning you women, don't just go out there and just start talking, because you will never know what certain events that it might lead up to. Matter of fact, the scriptures also tell the woman not to even teach, to learn in silence, and to be keepers at home, not to be busybodies, so on and so forth. And as far as the men, don't do the same thing either. Okay, right. You have a lot of individuals out here who's wearing the fringes, like the brother was saying, out in public. Remember, you want to be incognito. I learned that word through the elder Barzal. He's also located down here in the Gemens Temple and the church, for those who don't know. And he always liked to go into that term, being incognito. And he also referenced Superman. There's
Clark Kent.
Clark Kent. There's times to be Superman, and there's times to be Clark Kent. Because remember, we're in the midst of wars, and at the same time, we're still in oppression, captivity. In the valley of shadow of death. So once you hear this truth, always keep it with you. The Lord knows your heart. He knows when you believe. He knows when you're sincere. But do you got that?
Yeah, this is Matthew 7:6. It says, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and render you."
Exactly, because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of us might forget, you know, for those who know, but a lot of zealous Israelites, man and woman, might forget that, yo, like, everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna just give you a friendly, you know, bear hug once they hear the truth. You know,
Right.
you have majority of individuals might turn against you.
Yep.
They might rat you out. They might, hey, we in heavy times, all right?
Right.
And also, we're coming into the times where, again, this truth is spreading like wildfire, and therefore people might persecute you.
Yeah.
All right. So always take this truth, keep it to yourself, and pray to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
That the whole world inwardly call God and Jesus Christ for those who believe.
That's right.
And if you don't have a husband, hey, and believe, but you have this zeal to you, hey, the Lord might give you a husband.
Right.
But until then, just wait. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, because ultimately, really, and if I can go a little bit more into detail about the lady that was telling the other lady about it, that lady that she was telling, she was at work. So it's a time and a place for everything. That was the lady that was telling her, she wasn't at work, man. She was just, you know, but it's a time and place for everything, and that's the wrong place to actually be, you know, teaching or trying to, you know, put that on Jake, man, you know, because they're at work, man. All right. Hey, we don't go around, you know, as the brother was going into and the elder was speaking, we being as Superman and Clark Kent. You know, Clark Kent ain't going around and telling everybody, hey, there's other Supermans out there, man. All right. Hey, that you could be a Kryptonian, man.
Yeah.
All right. He's not going around doing all that, man. At the same as he's being Clark Kent, man. All right. So hey, you gotta learn how to. There's a time and place for everything, man.
Yep.
All right. So you gotta use wisdom when it comes down to those things, man. All right.
I got something for you too.
Okay, you got it.
Since the brother just mentioned there's a time for everything, this is Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, and I'm gonna just read verse 1. To everything there is a season.
Yup.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven. Excuse me.
That's right.
All right. That's concerning prophecy, and also that's concerning our everyday life, our everyday walk. All right. There's a certain time to tell people this truth, but at the same time, there's a certain time to where you just need to be quiet. Hey, the scripture says what? Learn to be quiet.
Yup.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. You know, it might sound, you know, blunt, it might sound straightforward, but if you really break it down and think about it and examine it, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Because learning to be quiet at times could, you know, prolong your life. You'll never know what situation you're in, what circumstances, what, you know, scenarios you might be in, but you just shutting your mouth, it will take you a long way, especially in this walk.
Yeah.
Okay, you got something?
Yeah, I had 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. It said, let all things be done decently and in order. And if when you go into decent, all right, the definition of decent, which it goes in marked by moral integrity, kindness, goodwill, a confirming to standard, proprietary, good taste, or moral, modest clothing, all right, free from immodest or obscenely, fairly good. All right. And really the point is, man, hey, we're doing this in a certain way, man. You're out of order. This woman, she's out of order for doing this, man. All right. And she's not thinking
Like what could happen to me?
Yeah, what could happen?
Yeah.
You know, you don't know this lady, she on her job. You know, and we're in those times, man. We're at that latter end. You know, Salakia for being all over the place, but we're really at the end of our. We're heading into Jacob's trouble. All right, the MOTB is around the corner.
Yep.
All right, Esau's really about to crack down. So all these things, man, what you Jake doing, you don't know this lady could end up turning you in just because of that.
Yeah.
All right,
There's been situations to where people actually done what this individual did and lost their job.
right.
Shoot, if you want me to throw the balance in there, there's brothers who fell down the same path. Okay,
Right.
you know, once upon a time ago, you know, there were certain brothers who were zealous, but we've been corrected.
Yep.
All right, because we understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got that. It's like you yearning for it. All right, you on fire for it. Like you want people to know you excited. You ready? You know, you just burning. Okay,
Yeah.
but the scripture says what? Rule your spirit.
Yep.
Now, I'm not talking about concerning anger. Yeah, that too. But overall, the main point is just rule your spirit. I have a precept for you.
You got it,
You
bro.
was done with that?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, this is Jeremiah 1 and verse 4. Then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So the main point of me bringing out this precept, and then I'm going to break it down, okay? You have to get the fact that the Lord has already set up teachers. He already set up prophets. So really there's no need, especially being a woman, you being at your job, you know, saying X, Y, and Z.
Right.
All right. Really, your main job is basically just to be a servant unto your husband.
Yeah.
It might sound blunt, but who cares? All right. You know, there's beauty in that type of role, and that's your role as a woman. Serve your man and just be good. Stay out the way. Now, as far as the man, you know, if you believe in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, that the whole world inwardly called God in Jesus Christ, all right, he commanded us to go where? Out there in the highways and hedges and preach. But then you got to come as a babe. You got to get retaught. You got to learn how to be quiet still as a man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So the prophets of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is already here, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone all the way on down.
Right.
And that's another reason why the truth is spreading like wildfire. He said, "Lo, I come in the volume of a book." So this is why a lot of people have an inspiration or desire to really get into the scriptures. Now, some people are sincere, but some people are not. They just do it for vainglory. They use these, they try to twist the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to get money, to get women, to get more men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All different types of carnality or vain, I should say.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I had another one, if you don't mind, brother.
You got it.
Kind. This is 1 Samuel chapter 9, and I'm going to start at verse 9. All right, this is just to back up the last point. All right, this is 1 Samuel 9 and 9. It says, before time in Israel, all right, hey, are we not Israel? All right, for those who don't know, yes, we are Israel again, which is in the Paleo Hebrew, which is Yasharallah, the prince of the power, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, the whole 12 tribes of Israel. All right, this is about us. Okay, it says before time, all right, basically in the ancient world, in Israel, when a man went to inquire of the Lord, all right, the Most High, thus he spake, come, let us go to the seer, for he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. So I just want to establish, you know, at times, typically when you see seer, it just means prophet. Hey, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua has already set the seers, okay? He's already set the prophets. There's an order, okay? It's really not your job to go to your job or wherever you at to tell anybody about the scriptures. Again, the brother beautifully brought out, don't cast your pearls into the swine. Don't be doing this, that, and the third, man. Just be humble. Keep it to yourself. I know you're on fire. I know you want people to know. You know, I'm speaking to, you know, as a, you know, to man and woman. Okay, it just be like that. But we in times to where Esau's what? He's changing up laws. Okay, he's coming against the scriptures. He's coming against the Hebrew Israelites.
Yep.
He's trying to ban the Bible. So we ain't got time for that, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Things are cracking down in the spirit, man. Like even on to us, man. You know, there's a lot of things that's taking place, you know, in the spirit, and the same thing is coming down to a lot of you Israelites that know that you're Israelites. All right, this is not the time to be, you know, going out and just being out loud at somebody's job and telling them that they're Israelite. All right, and that the so-called white man is an Edomite. That's the wrong time to be doing that, man. All right, and that's unwise, especially for a woman. That's why the scripture talks about, hey, you women be quiet. All right, that's why you women ought to be quiet. All right, I know the scripture sometimes it emphasize you older women to teach the younger women, of course. All right, hey, but the thing is, point them in the right direction. Hey, you're an Israelite. You want to get more information about the scriptures? Here, go here. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you doing above your means. All right, and what you need to be doing in the spirit, man. All right, because we're coming into some heavy times. All right, and that woman, she might not even truly believe, man. She might not even truly believe listening to you. All right. So, you know, you had anything else you wanted to go into, brother?
I did, bro. Is on exactly what you were saying. It's in Timothy. Well, where's the precept where it says let the woman learn in silence?
Kind of, I agree.
I was trying to find it, and isn't it in 2 Timothy, or am I tripping?
Let me see.
Yeah, it's in 2 Timothy. Let me see something. Endure. Hold on. Bear with us.
1 Timothy 2 and 11.
You already there?
Yeah, I'm there.
You said First Timothy?
Yeah, 2 and 11.
Okay. This is 1 Timothy 2 and verse 11. And it reads, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Okay? That's kind of self-explanatory, you know. If you want to learn everything, again, learn to be quiet, learn in silence. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if there's silence, it got to be peace, right?
Yeah.
Okay, most of the time, if you get what I'm saying. Verse 12, but I suffer not a woman to teach. See, there it is right there.
Yep.
That's for the man. It says, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Just be quiet. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're the Lord woman.
Yeah.
There's times to where we just have to shut up. Let's just be real.
Yep.
Because sometimes a lot of talking can get you, you know, more into trouble.
Yep.
All right. So just be good. Just be blameless.
Yeah.
Now it says,
yeah, because we in order. We in order. We gotta be in order as men too. Because we, like the brother said, we the Lord's woman, but the Lord has established order. There's a particular order. If I'm not mistaken, it's in 1 Corinthians, where the man is the head of the woman, and the woman, and Yahweh Shai is the head of the man.
Yep.
All right, that's the order, man. Yep. All right, but you got it.
It's verse 13. 1 Timothy 2 and 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
See?
Then it says, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in a transgression.
Right. And a lot of you women are out, and especially in these times, a lot of you women are going to be the main ones that the Lord get. Primarily 2/3 is going to be women. All right? That's the truth, man. All right? Because, hey, there's more women than there are men. All right, and the Lord has established that way. Why? Because it's above your understanding. It's above our pay grade. All right, but hey, this is the particular order that the Lord has established, and there's a reason why you women need to be quiet, and that's the reason particular right there, because Adam wasn't deceived, but the woman being deceived, man. And you women are supposed to be the helpmates. All right, you're supposed to be assisting your husband, man. And listening and hearkening to your husband, all right, and following orders, okay? Well, you got it, bro.
No, that's pretty much all I had, brother.
You had anything else? Okay. All right.
You got it.
Well, you know, Lord willing, you know, we hope this is truly edifying. We're going to close out by giving all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth.